温柔。
Versus Like Johnny. Faust. Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Counter.
それが俺の名だ。決める。あなた大丈夫
Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
あなた大丈夫俺の探し物はまだ見つかってないだが先生には感謝してる
Johnny.
Calling in transfer cell. Anywhere? No? I know that they're gonna be late. Fairy Seal! Glue Stick! Station 3, please. Kajus. Mr. Buffles. Cool. Station 2. Awog. This guy. Cool. Bogey Wife. Station 1.
He dares to enter the mayhem. Ramlethal Valentine.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna be calling in.
Giovanna.
Okay, I can wait for one more time for that.
Richard.
Glue Stick. Glue Stick. Station 1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
受け取ってください。
はいミスは
行きます。遅いです。遅いです。重いです。正常進
Duel 2. Let's rock.
イエスボー Say hi. It's coming out.
Slap.
It's coming out. Calling in. It's coming out. I'm sorry you're putting me on the spot with this name, but I'm still gonna have to call it out.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
Whatever definition you want to give to this name, it's on your imagination. So it's coming out, please. You, cool. Nasos, you too. Station 4.
Giovanni. Duel 1. Let's rock.
行きます。遅いです。ちょっといいですか。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
静かにさてはい
遅いです。すみません。
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
もういいですか。行きます。遅いです。 動かないで。
Congratulations to Transfer himself getting the buy. 'I won't be able to call in, but if one station is up, Regular's Jetstream preparing for their game, and Fabro, Rowan, Oren prepares for their game.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
すみません。
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap.
いつかまた会えそうだ。だって君
Meant. Duel 1. Let's rock.
急ぎます。すみません。重いですよ。シュッと。ここですかね。遅いです。静かに。ああもう。あ、こんなのギュクに。ちょっと。これまだ
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
行きます。静かに。あ、寂しい。
Slap.
得意じゃないな。
Chaos wins. To enter the mayhem. Nagori Yuki. Kai Keys. Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
ここだ。祈りなさい。今じゃない。そこ。ここだ。
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Kai Keys. Kai Keys. Who dares to enter the Kai Keys? Nagori Yuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
これなら。
Orange versus Bustica, station number 4. Orange, station 4, Bustica, place.
本気を見せましょう。ペーパースラッシュ。ダイヤレッド。
Orange versus Ruslana. I refuse to say this.
Perfect.
I refuse.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, very still how you got this
ダイヤレッド。これを使うと。なら。セキュリティ。 どうだ。どこを見て。そこ。静止だろう。これなら。決める。それは芝居だ。ダイヤレクラ。ダイヤレクラ。心を精錬する。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
3エッジ。そこ。ここだ。ここだ。3エッジ。どうだ。 こではね
どうだこれを使うぞスタンドこれを使うぞそこメーパーチャンスこれを使うぞどこを見ているダイエークラダイヤレクラダイエークラ聖地だローギ
Positive bonus.
興味深い
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
スタンディングバーダイエークラ聖地だローギダイエークラこれを使うぞメーパークラフトここだ
Positive bonus. Perfect.
今回は私の勝利ですね。
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
聖地だローギそここれを使うぞここだそこどうだここだダイヤエクラこれを使うぞどこを見ているそうかダイヤエクラ
Duel 2. Let's rock.
聖地だローギここだどこを見ているダイヤエクラどこを見ているセキュリティ
Positive bonus.
見切った
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
ダイヤエクラルドラム
どこを見せ
ダイヤエクラ
Positive bonus.
見切ったそここれならルドラルどこをメーパーキャスト
Slap.
心を精錬することだ。
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Nagori Yuki. dares to enter the mayhem? Kai Keys. Ramlethal Valentine. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap.
次はわからない。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
本気を見せましょう。ここだ。そこ。今だ。スタンディングバー。どうだ。タイヤエクラブ。今だ。そこ。スタンエッジ。ここだ。スタンエッジ。そこ。レーザーブラスト。
敵やられ目に中心
下捉えた。どうだ。
Slap.
今回は私の勝利ですね。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ダウン
そこ。スタンエッジ。ここだ。聖地だローブ。
ここだ
これを使うぞ。今こそこれを使うぞ。ここだ。スタンエッジ。どうだ。そこ。スタンエッジ。ここだ。今だ。ここからだ。ペーパースラット。そこ。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
今だ。どうだ。スタンディッパー。スタンエッジ。ここだ。ここだ。そこ。見切った。
よそ見はダメ上に
隙あり。聖地だローブ。また。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ここだ。本気を見せましょう。そこ。今だ。そこ。見切った。 消化しない
捉えた聖騎士団奥義ペーパークラッシュダイヤエクラペーパークラッシュさせるか捉えた
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
いい勝負でした。
Kai wins. Kai Keys. Kai Keys. Kai Keys. Kai Keys. Duel 1. Let's rock.
スタンエッジここだ見切ったここまでです聖騎士団奥義捉えた本気を見せましょう一定ペーパークラッシュ今だしてやり本気を見せましょう今だ見切った捉えたここだしてやりそんな
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
スタンエッジそこ下でイグルアル聖騎士団奥義本気を見せましょうペーパークラフト見切った捉えた 気を見せましょう。今だペーパーブラスト。そこ。聖騎士団奥義見切った。
ドラゴンウィズ
すまない。
すべて互角だった。
He dares to enter Giovanni. Kai Kis. Duel 1. Let's rock.
すみません。遅いです。
隙あり。聖騎士団奥義。
重いですよ。行きます。
下でここからだ。遅い。聖騎士団奥義。
飛びます。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
油断しましたね。失礼。これを使うと。
遅いです。
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
命令です。行きます。狙いすぎ。
ここだ。これなら。させるか。ここまでです。
命令です。飛びます。行きます。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
失礼。本気を見せましょう。これを使うか。ペーパーブラスト。ダイヤエクラ。ペーパーブラスト。
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
聖騎士団奥義。させるか。今だ。すまない。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
静かに行きます
これなら
飛びます
今回は
Duel 1. Let's rock.
重いですね
シュッとさせるかこれを使うとペイパーブラスト聖地したロードさせるか
動かないで
させません
Duel 2. Let's rock.
光ります動かないでダメここはイグアスじゃないんだよ
Duel 1. Let's rock. てみろ光たまる巻いてみろ光サンダーボル
抵抗して
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Gold Louis Dickinson. Bycast. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap.
はい大統領これ間違い
Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. 仇討ち是非なし阿鼻二天のホース千成敗お上の何とぞよしなに縁 Duel 1 Let's rock
何のよ
Duel 1 Let's rock 仇討ち是非なし阿鼻二天のホース千成敗 Who dares to enter the mayhem? May. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Zapika. しくどこを手洗うどこを見て痛いここですよ。楽にします。そこい守るパスすごい今の正しくかけてそうスラッアンカーシェイドDuel 2 Let's rock おいアンコーガードおい復帰なお今痛いかもしれない目から高いかもしれ任せられた復帰どうでもいいが連れて帰る。Zato wins. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Fight Nagori Yuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
成功してやる。
To enter Nagori Yuki. Bycast. Duel 1. Let's rock. どこを見てPositive. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
仇討ち是非なし阿炎二天のホース千
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
仇討ち是非なし阿炎二天のホース千
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Slap.
仇討ち是非なし阿炎に天のホース千成敗お上の何とぞよしなに何とぞよしなに閻魔殿。 Enter the mayhem. Ramlethal Valentine. Mankind knew that they... Duel 1.
シュー飛ぶ
今だ
シュー
じゃあこれ
あと
こういうのは
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ここだ復帰
Duel 1. Let's rock.
こ
Belt Valentine. Ramlethal Valentine. Duel 1. Let's rock.
「
Alright, there's three guys. It is gonna be Guilty Gear Top 8. And now you're gonna have to hear my voice to a degree talking about this game. Currently I'm alone, unless I want to take a victim to the commentary booth. For instance, Kaczynski, do you want to sit down? Please. Let's have a chat. Huh? Go. For now, while we don't have a co-commentator, and we're gonna be having to wing this to some degree as well. Commentator, yes. Yes, I can do it. I have no idea. If it works, it works. But yes, welcome to Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 here. It is gonna be me on the commentary booth, alright, with Kajis, and our first Top 8 for the winner's side. It's versus Felix, and how are you doing? Ah, yeah. Unfortunate for you, I would say, huh? Wait, my man just disappeared on us because he wanted to play so much that he decided to disappear. Man, this top player privilege, I swear to God. Yeah. Turn up the commentating though. You do not want commentator volume to go up because... how bad is this? Let me hear this. Oh yes, it is a lot of noise. But we do have ourselves another tournament on the side here. Murderers could give us some signs that it is not as bad. Naso Gaina и стрима. Тропотопо. Gaina и стрима. About now, we're gonna get a bit more game. Yes, and while we did do this, we do have ourselves the players sitting down, finally. Are we having a feedback loop? Still quiet. Well, suck it up. Got it. One, two. You're gonna have to deal with this because it is loud here, one way or another. And any louder that we're gonna cause a feedback loop. But anyways, we are gonna be going into our first game of the winners semi-final here, Jetstream versus Evil, and they're gonna go right in like that. Yes, we have the technology, we have the production finally. So yeah, Kajis, how do you feel about this game after 4 years?
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
let's not talk about it.
the beasts have it.
Let's talk about the game, you know. This match is really interesting because it was the previous champ who was evil, and now Jetstream got his title back, so they're fighting like between two champions, and it's almost like a grand final.
Yeah, definitely. See him grand final. Now playing and this guy is trolling. That's three. What the?
At least he's not playing easy, so if you take it to fine. you know, some insider knowledge. Jetstream said he actually trained for the matches, so he should be prepared to fight.
So hold up, you train for the matchup, but you're playing like crazy in the first round. I see how it is.
In his stress, because he has to defend his champion's title, you know.
Yeah, you just...
I'm not a professional, you know, play like you.
Oh my god, just say that there's a massive counter hit, that they're gonna be looking at a good conversion.
Okay, you can teach me, you know, I will learn from you.
Okay, just say what's on the screen.
It's harder than it is, you know, you need experience. For me, it's like I'm still thinking what they're doing and
Like,
watching and saying it's like hard.
Look at the sick
He used the
F-Shiki.
super.
That was a sick F-Shiki. The man had to guess high-low, and he guessed wrong, and with that, Evil is taking the first game.
Score.
Here we go, technology. We have it.
Actually, it's interesting if Jetstream is stressed out about winning, because losing his first game is like not a good sign for him. Because if he loses like 2 games in a row, he will be under big pressure, which he like hard to deal with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Reverse sweeping is a skill of all time. That you have to be a very, very grizzled fighter to do so. But I would not discount Jetstream just
Yeah, of course not.
Because Jetstream has this a lot of experience in fighting games and has a lot of adaptability. He can adapt to anything that's happening on the screen. The problem is, Evil is playing in such a massive momentum, drops the punish for the kill, trying to bait the burst out of it, and now a reverse sweep. This will not be, because it's safe, as I was told. Gonna be looking at a pretty good position for Jetstream. No resources on both sides, but there's still a burst. Nice direct like will find its mark, but not enough damage. Tries to go for the high to play it out, but the dash throw has a comeback. Evil takes it by an inch out of this position. Look, if you want to be trained in real time while doing this top 8, imagine that I'm having a baton, right? And I'm gonna pass the baton to you.
I understand that, but it's harder to like, you know, just go instantly into the game. Like.
Also, you can always talk. I'll shut up.
No. You better talk. You know, I can do some like color commentating. You know, and just doing some hype moments and that's it.
Do the color commentating. Look at this. We literally spat for a bit, and Jetstream just absolutely rushed the previous round, getting that good game going, and now we're seeing some shenanigans with some delayed attacks, trying to catch Evil, fuzzy mashing off of the stages. Really a wake up back that's not gonna catch it at all. For some shock stage shenanigans, and what an air-to-air from Evil. Gets a nice little chunk of damage, and then punish with an air dash. Looking very good for Evil, and he starts his pressure with a really good pinwheel kick. With it, gonna make it quite a bit of damage, and yes, this is the situation that we were talking, very, very close to it.
YRC, he frozen him in the corner, pressure now. Ooh. But Evil escapes. Jetstream put him back in the corner. Guess for game mix.
Yeah, it's a guess for the game, but unfortunately the 6B does not connect, and the counter hit will catch him in the neutral. 2-2-0. Evil.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a bad position for Jetstream. He has to reverse sweep this. We were talking about reverse sweep this late earlier, but unfortunately for Evil, Jetstream does have that power to reverse sweep.
He does, but I think like previously Jetstream was like uncontested Guilty Gear champion, and he didn't have a lot of competition. But in like last few years, there are a lot of new good players who stepped up their game, like Oren, Evil, like Rosanos, and they're doing really well now, and it shows on the stream now, you know.
Definitely tries to catch any YRC option, and here's the YRC. Evil not going to capitalize enough. 50 bar is gone, and what a backdash! Gonna reverse the situation, and Jetstream throws it all. Hail Mary gets the RTO into Raging Strike? Roman cancel.
Wrong game?
Wrong game. And look at that! 100 bar air throw, tries to get one kill. One kill, but the Scum Dipper will find its mark and baits the burst out of it. Jetstream on an inch, on a hairbreadth.
Yeah.
he's looking like alive now.
Now he's in the lead. If he wins this round, he will do well later on in the next game, I think, in the next round.
Definitely. I like the way that Evil has been capitalizing the backdashes, and we've seen some in the corner as well. He's using it offensively to bait an option out of Jetstream. But Jetstream is starting to see that.
Yeah. See why? Because Jetstream loves to throw a lot. And Evil knows that. And he is doing really well escaping that throw.
My guy, Jetstream plays Kai. That guy has no mix.
Yeah, let's not do it for the moment.
Let's get back to the game here. Unfortunately, this computer is not going to connect, but no punish out of it. A lucky position here for Jetstream. Not spending the burst, trying to lead it for the last round because now it's looking very good. No, here we go, the hero burst, California. Oh!
It was safe for Evil because he had 100 meters, so he could still cancel it.
It's not just the safe one, it is plus some block, even if you block it.
It's even worse.
It is. It's Giovanna, bro. So, we're seeing some set point shenaniganry here for Jetstream. What a 6
Counter.
feet. Yeah, counter hit. We're putting it into the corner. And now look at this. No resources for this last round.
Yep. But they're on both like meter gain, both have 50-50 now on the same HP. But Evil is on offense now, and he will probably wall break now, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a wall
And
break.
safe jump, I think.
Yeah, wall break, safe jump, and that's still putting Jetstream in a very bad
It's
position.
like one chance. Oh,
Oh, froze the
Oh,
RTL,
it's gonna
and
hit.
that connects. Throwing,
one chance.
Yep, throwing it into the clouds with a nice bait on the backdash as well. Does not really capitalize when Evil spends 100 meters to be safe. Woo! What?
Oh.
And the air to air. 3-0 Evil. Absolutely
Yeah.
washing this Jetstream champion.
Jetstream will be under pressure now in the losers bracket. I don't know who. Do we have a bracket who he plays in losers?
He will definitely have quite a journey to go because now Evil, congratulations to him getting the 3-0 out of this position. He's gonna throwing Jetstream to your path.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Now we're done with your boy Jetstream and Naval, and we're gonna go right now to somebody calls him Fabro Rowan. Somebody calls him Ruslamas. Somebody calls him Poktamor as well. I don't know what the hell you want to be called, but right now you're Fabro for me, and you look stylish as hell, bro.
Man of many names.
Yes. So it is gonna be Fabro Rowan versus Inferno.
I'm not saying that.
Come on, why? You're not saying Fabro Rowan? Come on.
I have to read it all the time, you know, to remember the name.
I see how it is. Gonna get.
Infernal back. Oh right.
Yes, it is
So-
like that.
Fabro Ruan was actually playing against me, and I lost to him.
Oh yeah,
And I
yeah.
was playing Baiken, but it was kind of close game. It was 2-2 against his gold blues, but then he switched to Zato, and it was like a free win for him. So now he has to fight another Baiken, Infernal Baby from Latvia.
Yes, and we're calling in Infernal Baby. Where the hell are you?
And we have another champ.
I'm kind of mad. Hello there, champion, but right now, Infernal Baby, your game is up. There is no second. Guys, just play a first to 10 money match afterwards. I don't care. Tournament is more important. There's a first to 10 money match? Money match, let's go!
No, beer match, free alcohol, we can't...
No,
you
no, no,
know,
no, no. We are a family safe space here. We definitely have not excessive profanity. Neither we're advertising anything of any wrong things. Only water. And I hope you all having a good time here at Comic-Con Baltics 2025. So we are gonna be having ourselves. You know what's the annoying part is that the names are the right of how they're gonna be sitting. Just it's gonna be mirrored for now. If they mirrored the camera, it would be amazing.
Is the camera mirrored though?
I mean, it should be like in reality, the names should be looking like this. Look,
Yeah,
look at this Fabro Rowan. Look at him looking so slick.
And Fabro 1 has a good chance to win, you know, so the style point just give him more like experience. You know, skins equal skills.
Exactly, cosmetics. Street Fighter Capcom knew all along, my guy.
True.
True. So real. Look, oh, we're having coaching from this Momo guy. Instantly, we're coaching. Just like that. So let's look into our players preparing bit by bit, and now. We're gonna be going into our second winners match here, Kajas, with Fabro Rowan and Gold Lewis Dickinson versus Infernal Babies Bacon.
Interesting, because Fabro 1 actually picks Gold Lewis again, not with Zato. So I think he's confident that he can win the game with Gold Lewis.
I think he's just feeling the power trip because he's been playing a bottom tier for so long that he picked a top tier. But come on, bro. Behemoth type. Whoa!
It's a button check, I think.
What is this button check? You don't teabag on button checks.
I mean, you don't full screen round either.
Yeah,
you know,
look at these guys button checking like crazy.
But they look locked in. Look at the Infernal Babies view.
Yep, Infernal, very looking slick. They're both preparing themselves for the match of all time. And I think, yes, they are both ready. Buttons have been checked. Suits have been checked. Drip has been checked.
Feast has been bumped.
The bumps has happened as well. And with it, we're gonna go into our first match here. So, my guess is gonna be very similar to you. It's gonna be pulling the Gold Lewis Dickinson until he will have to be forced to play Zato.
The question is if he will switch after first lose or the second one.
I would love to see it after first loss because there's this stupid thing that I've seen in many matches over the years in competitives that they switch to their main on their left, like, or the comfortable character on the last match to lose. And what a Behemoth Typhoon! And naming all the Behemoth Typhoons is gonna be quite a trick. Nice 6B here. Gonna go for overhead out of it. Gonna pull out of the damage, but unfortunately does not connect to last Behemoth Typhoon. Still, security level 3. The drone is out. The boy is gonna be protecting, but not this time. Infernal Baby gonna start his own pressure, spending his burst bar for that wild assault, and gonna just go for the ganache. Oh! Very close, and now good.
Comeback?
Yep, 2D as a starter looking really good, but unfortunately misses the meaty. And because of it, we're seeing like, this is a very low resource game right now. They've been spending it for quite a fast from the start. But at this point, I think Fabro Rowan is now looking in a really good position because Gold Lewis power with Behemoth Technique is unparalleled.
And his damage is really big too, so he just needs like a few hits, like 2-3 hits to just win the round.
Yeah, as well, saying that Gold Lewis has a lot of defense modifier. We've seen like 2 good hits from Infernal Baby here.
Yeah.
But still not enough. Still 1 strike away from dying, which is insane. I would like, if there was a... Whoa, another Yazansen!
Infernal actually styling now. With bike and with 100 meter, he used it to like double, triple overhead.
Yep. Oh, what a deflect.
Yeah.
Not wanting him to be anywhere close, but laser. Here we go. Orbital laser calling in. The security man is out there, but that...
Nice block from Infernal.
Wait, that's 2H, if I remember right, the button, or is it 16?
Viken's one?
No, those are the kicks. Man, I don't know. I don't
know either. No. Viken, I can talk about Viken. Oh, look.
Let's talk about our professional career as commentators here.
Oh, nice parry.
Yes.
Offense, he used the tether, which is actually really good for him because Gold Lewis is still big body, so you get easier better combos from him.
Yeah, definitely, but at the same time, not even better combos is just Ruslana's not blocking Infernal Baby, and with it, it's gonna be reaped the first match going to him.
True. Is he gonna switch one?
Zato, he's nodding, he's switching.
That's the strat, you know. Ruslana's plays without headphones, so I can actually hear the commentary.
Oh, he's hearing the commentary? Sorry, I cannot coach you on Zato and Gold Lewis. I don't even play this game.
It doesn't matter. If he plays Zadok, he doesn't need coaching, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think it's Infernal who needs the coaching.
Hey, this weak-ass character had so much trouble throughout the years that absolutely has unblockable pressure. Come on, bro.
No. I have no words.
No words indeed. We're gonna go into second game here, and Fabro Rowan starting with the Zaro, the white Zaro, the yogurt Zaro.
Yes.
Here, and we're going to be looking at a
Well,
very
this is the
early,
burst.
very early burst because the Eddie did got killed, so he cannot really start his good pressure. But now Eddie's back, and it is on the table. Whenever he gets a good chance, gonna be looking at some mixes here.
That's
And
right.
there was no mix, it was no block. Gonna go for the blade.
I mean, you don't want to block against Zaro. If you block, you die. If you don't block, you die. So it's a guess game, you know. It's 50-50.
I kind of like the block there from Infernal Baby. He blocked it right there, and the Wire Seed as well, trying to kill the Eddie, because Wire Seed does kill Eddie. It is a very, very important reason to use the 50 bar, but the deflect shield is not going to work out, and the conversion for Fabro Rowan starting to look pretty solid.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do with Viking when I play against Zado. I actually try to use Tatami and snipe the Eddie, so you destroy him, and then you actually have the chance to go in and put your pressure on.
Unfortunately, you didn't really get a chance to do that because you got
Yeah. I mean, it was last game, last round. We didn't have time to adapt. I don't even play the game, you know. Option select.
Right, Amorphous gonna come out there, but it's gonna be a punished Amorphous into Yazansen blocked from the left, right. But now with the 50 meter, another Yazansen catches its mark on the high. No resources, but gonna be going for some tether shenanigans. It's a throw. Yep, pressure reset. And now what's the mix? It's gonna be Yazansen gathering enough bar to do the high and convert it out of it. One round for each other.
Good stuff. We'll see how it goes now. Fabro Rowan is on the pressure for now. He's trying to get a mix. He puts the shield on against Viking. And Infernal Baby just sniped his Eddie, so he's starting to go in. He's trying to mix the low or high.
Definitely playing it opposed. Using opposed from so far away, but Eddie is now gone for Yaboy, Fabro Rowan, and now Ignite Hell tries to get the conversion, but does not get the full one. No resources, but the Eddie is back, looking very dangerous for Infernal Baby. One stray hit can dispel death, but he's just going for a PRC mix for Infernal Baby. Gonna get thrown out of it, and with an Amorphous, Fabro Rowan gets his first match. The switch from Gold Lewis to Zaro has been working. It is the weirdest switch you can see in general sense of the Strive, but here in Lithuanian FGC, this is normal. You should all be happy.
It's all about the player, it's not about the character.
It's all about the players. And I can see that we do have ourselves a raid of 31 raiders. Thank you for coming by here. It is a Lithuanian FGC Strive tournament here, happening offline in Comic-Con Baltics, and we are playing for some good prizes, and maybe honor. I don't know. The honor is a very important thing for them.
I mean, you play that for champ role also, you know.
Yeah, the champ role. You know,
It's more important than, you know, the prizes. Prizes are good. It's very nice to have them, but it's all about the champ role.
Alright, see, Infernal Baby deciding to spend that meter for a reversal, but the 100 bar reversal might be pretty big when you don't have health, because any stray, here we go, a stray hit, and with it, Amorphous should finish it up. Now looking like our boy Fabro Rowan with the stylish play that he does. He's gonna be looking like pretty good for him, because this is gonna be playing for top 4, and our top 4 is going to be a bit later on the stage. Until then, we're looking at Infernal Baby starting his pressure. Is going to go for Hayazansen to put Fabro Rowan in the corner. Cavalry just finished up, and hard knockdown. Hard knockdown? How bad is it to get hard knocked out by Viking?
It's really bad because you will get mixed, and now he will get a safe jump, but he goes for a tether, which is even better, and he baits the wire seed.
Gonna get a good counter hit out of it, but unfortunately does not convert it till the end. There was a drop, probably burning that burst very early on, still hoping that it will need to go into the third round, but misses the throw just a smidge away out of it. And now it is block time. Deflect shield does nothing. There is nothing you can do there, and Fabro Rowan 2-1. Nothing you can do but block. You can only block.
But then you get yourself in the mix, so...
Yeah! Bro, just get mixed yourself.
That's the way, you know.
That's the way. Alright, gonna put him in the corner there with the Yazansen and a wild assault. Yeah, just a charge one to get the tether in and starting doing some shenanigans. Gonna get a good Yazansen, but drops a combo, unfortunately. Probably hoping for a wall splat. And now with this, burst baiting as well, and Fabro is not biting. He's not biting. He's keeping that burst for next nationals.
He still has 2 rounds, you know, it's not the end.
It's not the end, yes, but the thing is, every time you block a Wild Assault, you take a small smidge of burst, so it could be very potentially big damage out of it. Here we go,
no.
The burst has been baited. I told you to not hold it for the next nationals, and with it, we're gonna get ourselves a good hard knockdown for Baiken, and you, as you said, really bad position to be for Zaro. No resources as well, no burst as well.
Oh.
God damn it. Fortunately there for
Fabro the one knows the deader combos. He wall splash into the super.
Why did you lab out deader combos?
I mean, it may possibly automatic, you know, the same combo which he does usually.
No.
And he wins.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate there for Intel maybe, because he had a very good start there with the burst bait, but one back throw incident is enough to change it all against Zaro. The moment you have to block Zaro, you're not really having a good time. Even more so that I don't think that the Baiken's berry is very effective against Zaro.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You have to wire seal out and deflect shield if you want to defend, because Perry, he usually doesn't go with stray hits, you know, so Perry doesn't work.
Yep.
You can't parry the Eddie.
Alright, so set point here, looking for real good pressure, and does not block the fast dust.
No
And
burst.
with it is gonna be an Amorphous with it. We are gonna be looking, not a kill, this character does no damage. Still sitting in the game here, looking very tight for Infernal Baby to take that back game. Another Amorphous.
Wants the chip?
Yeah, he wants the chip, but the FD is gonna be used out. The 2D uses the burst just not to let it play. He does not want him to play because he knows that the moment it happens, but oppose will be the shield that he needs, and Fabro One gets the third game going.
3-1.
Going top 4 here. And sending
He's still
it-
winners though.
He's still in the winners, yeah, and he's gonna be playing Evil X in the winners finals on stage.
Actually, insane. No Jetstream in the finals.
No Jetstream, yes, no Kajas, no Momo
No,
as well.
it's fine. I don't even play the game.
No. Alrighty. Sadly, we don't particularly have enough tools to give yourselves some good-ass Ramble or see the commentators. I could just come out and see the commentators. And what? Alright, we are finishing some shenaniganery going in here. Now we're gonna go into, I would prefer to say, a small team kill here. It is gonna be...
Smash player? Team kill?
Wait, did you call Oren the Smash player now?
They are both Smashers, are they not?
Damn, unfortunately.
And they started at Smash. Orin is more like a, you know, a Guilty Gear player now, full on. I don't know what Fairy Seal plays mainly now.
He did play Kai and he beat the ever-living fuck out of me.
Oh, right. He
actually
won against a lot
cooks.
of people, actually.
Yeah, he
today,
actually cooks. This man says, oh, I'm a Smash player. Oh, I don't even play this game. But then he comes in and he comes out the most cracked guy out there.
I also heard that Orin and Fairy Seal played in casuals before the tournament, and Fairy Seal actually won a few games against Orin. So I think we can. Fairy Seal actually has a chance.
So you say that if you can win one game, it could be 2 games.
Yeah,
it could be 3 games. Yeah, and with that, we could be looking at a pretty good position. So yeah, so to introduce our players here, by the way, as we said, this is a Lithuanian FGC Shenanigans is a tournament of all time. Our players did come up. There were some players that couldn't really participate, unfortunately, like Chile. We couldn't really get to see our new Slayer main in the community. But at the same time, we do have some runbacks from our previous tournament. So here we're going to be looking at Oren. He's one of probably the most serious... No, he's probably second serious because Fabro Rowan is the most serious grinder of Strive at the current state.
Fabro Rowan is the most grinder, but somehow he takes it really, you know, chill, casually, and still plays.
I mean,
really
chill
well.
and casual is an understatement, but...
Because Oren wants to win a lot. You know?
He wants to win.
Like,
he's putting
he's
all
grinding.
that work.
I saw him yesterday in like Celestial. He was like grinding those games, always looking for players to play.
Yeah.
But he actually lost to Fabro Rowan. It was close game. I was actually watching it. They played
It
like
went 3-2.
yeah, 3-2, and it was like Gold Lewis against who was playing first?
He was playing Zato first.
No,
and then
he was playing Gold Lewis against.
No. He was playing Gold Lewis first because he's always checking if Gold Lewis is gonna work. And then he picked Zato. It didn't particularly work out till the end because there was some switch up. And then he picked the Gold Lewis back again, and then he managed to get it back. No, it was Zato till the end.
But Oren also switched. I think he played Chaos, then he played Alpha.
And then he got back to Chaos again?
I think so.
Yeah,
It was really strange. That's why they played like for a long time.
Yeah, I was particularly mad. I'm sitting here TOing, and I'm looking at the edge of the screen there, like, guys, have you finished? Please.
Ruslan has did some button issues first, you know. It took
Oh,
some time.
I see. The option selects have been running before the match. They are playing the mind game. The chess has been placed before even the match started.
Are we playing?
They are actually playing. Nobody's even told us that they're playing. God damn it. Production.
You're the product. You have to check it, though.
I'm sorry. Our production is built on spit and duct tape.
It's much better, you know. It looks really neat and it's good. But anyways, about the match, you know.
Yes, we're about the match. We're going to be looking at a Kai versus Happy Chaos. Happy Chaos has been adjusted for quite a bit. Whoa! OTG! I was about to go on a tirade what is going on, but I think that Fairy Seal is absolutely cooking right now.
Yep. First game for Fairy still. First round at least.
Thank you for reminding. Alright, so let's get it. Go, Wing. Some Happy Chaos pressure. Curse is on. Yeah, now those guns are going to be aiming at you, but there's only one bullet. And never mind, it's fully reloaded now. Deus Ex Machina. We're going to get ourselves a nice wall break, hard knocked out as well. And now your play. Whoa, back throw incident. Getting ourselves a really good position. But Oren very, very happy to spend that meter to get a left or right with the roll. It's probably fuzzyable.
Probably is. But he escapes the corner, that's the most important thing. He baits the burst, and now he goes for a pressure damage, wall break.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost kill.
Did not build that meter, but it's fine for Fairy Seal because it's looking very good position for him. One thing that Fairy Seal is very, like... Oh no! Unfortunately, the Scum Dipper is not going to connect there. Looking very tight. Oh, that's going to be a gun pressure, but unfortunately drops it, and he just presses that 2D.
The first game goes to Fairy Seal.
Yeah, the first game going to Fairy Seal, and this is looking tight, I think.
Yep. That's what I was saying, like, it's actually good. He has a good chance to win, because he won in casuals against Oren.
Yeah,
and he's showing it now in the game.
See, Fairy Seal, even though he hails from Smash, he's an international Smash player in the sense, has the fundamentals in that game. At the same time, you can see how active the Fairy Seal is, both on offense and on defense. He's trying to be active. I think Oren is a bit bewildered, but now, look at the control.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. That is not, well, it is almost perfect. I would say just 7 layers at this point because there was only a bit of chip.
Hood perfect.
Oh yeah, the hood perfect. Perfect. Alright, some wall assault pressure going in here. Fudra arc block, and Oren's very happy spending it, but unfortunately the counter hit is finding arm. Spurting the burst the moment it charges. But hey, nobody is gonna live the Scum Dipper, and that was an interesting DP. Alright, so let's get it going. Oren not gonna have a lot of health neither. There's Curse on your boy, but at the same time we're running low on the resource. 2 bullets. That, not just 2 bullets, his life is not there as well. Alright. Wait, this is... Oh, I am so sorry because, as I said, this is quarter final of the loser's side. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Yes, I was mixed myself. As I said, the production, it's very hard to do a lot of things at the same time. Still, let's get it going. Oren gonna get that good pressure, but the back throw instant finds its mark again. Shock State living its life. Blue BRC just to escape the corner. Really good use of the bar. This is gonna be a burst, double burst bait in a sense. But
both have burst baited?
triple burst bait.
drop.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
And now game goes to order. It's 1-1.
Typical tournament
The
overlay
score.
mistake. My guy, we're living... Oh wait, this is not that, like this is the... My guy, we're trying. Thank you. Still, let's get it back, and I will... You know what I really like about the local MPC, in a sense? I'm seeing 10 people just watching one screen. We have 2 TVs on the corner of the thing for bigger screen coverage, and the commentators as well, but they're looking at the local station. I love the FGC.
Yeah. You have to see the players, you know, you have to see the emotions and the players who support other players.
Oh my goodness! Left right is not gonna work out. That's gonna be a good throw. Fairyseal going for some stagger pressure to work it out.
Curse.
No lock in, and now this is gonna be no more resources. The curse is out. He's looking for that one shot. Tries to get it in. The danger is looking very dangerous, and we're seeing a negative penalty on Oren. He's playing so careful, not letting that blast hit on Fairyseal. And with this,
Deeper.
no, Scum Dipper? No, that's not a Scum Dipper, that's a Kai special, running full screen,
It's not a jet stream.
It's not the jet stream, yeah. Oh, and the shot works it. Oren with a very careful play there, absolutely coming back from a very bad position, but it's not gonna let Fairyseal to lose hope. Trying to be use some cheeky pressure here. Unfortunately misses off the wild assault, and Oren takes full advantage out of it. And now look at this. What pressure, what just burning the resources just to get that positive bonus, and with it to create the game as he wanted. Oren kind of overextending because Fairyseal has been playing a more keep-out game against Hyperchaos, which is something I would really recommend, but it's been working because Oren's been playing very aggressive to a degree. Oh, that's YRC. Tried to bait an option there, playing it very careful. And to the hero burst, he's living on a sliver. Power slash. Oh, 5k into gun pickup, and with it, Oren taking the second game. Whew. All right, looking pretty good there for Oren, and like, look at that power slash curse on you as well. I mean, come on. Oren's starting to find his footing. The start was wonky, but now it's looking pretty tight for him. And Fairyseal is not getting to play his game as he wants to. Like, oh, look at this. He's feeling it.
Oh, and a bait burst.
This Oren guy is feeling himself.
He does.
Like,
and a perfect.
7 perfect blue letters for him. And looking like a set point as well. But I would like to see Fairyseal a bit mad here for that last round.
Dodges the curse. The torrent goes in. Yeah.
Hey, the lock-in still is a thing. Scum Dipper in, burning the resources instead of getting a good hit on the Scum Dipper. Ooh, pro game is starting to go. Tries to bait an option out of Oren, and just jumping himself into the corner. Oren with the anti-air will get himself a curse. He's not gonna go for the wall break, and I think that's a good play from him, because now any hit is gonna wall the splat, and he's gonna just do Ex Machina into kill, and that's a free one.
Is it my turn to play now?
Yes, it is your turn to play, and unfortunately, we're gonna lose a commentator here because
You can steal this guy, you know, who's standing.
Oh yeah, right, Momo. This guy is purposely ignoring the commentator's call. You've been elected by Kajas to commentate, yes. All right, so we're gonna go ourselves into our next game here, which is gonna be a WOG versus Kajas. And for that, we're gonna be looking at a pretty nice commentator switch here. A temporary, probably, commentator switch, unless you want to. It is the Street Fighter man himself of the Lithuanian FGC, Momas. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, and it would be interesting to see how this match goes, because Kajas was commentating, absorbing the data, and now he must use the data to win.
Yeah, but there's a small problem with that, because Awog is coming in here and he hasn't particularly seen any of his matches yet.
He hasn't won.
He hasn't seen his matches, so you know he's going in blind. I would love to play that game. That you're on commentary booth, you get all that time, you're just sitting there you're not vibing with people. You're in there just to win. You're taking all the knowledge as you can. Unfortunately, I don't think that's how it works.
True. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and play what's ahead of you, and a lot of times you don't know who that is.
Yep.
You can't even do any research because that man maybe doesn't even exist, on the online spaces. So you just have to take what you get.
Yep, you have to deal with what you get, but at the same time, this kind of to deal with what you get is, I think we're going to be seeing some very good first layer gameplay, I would say, because Kajis is known for his first layer. He's very, very strong first layer Viking.
That's true. If you've never played him...
Oh, they're already going in!
Damn. Okay. So we're starting the match, and it's Happy Chaos. Let's see if Kajis can deal with the Happy Chaos.
That's the second Happy Chaos we have in this top 8 right now, and Alog playing it quite nicely. Tries to get the wall slump out of it, but unfortunately does not take the full advantage. But is up, and with it, we're going to go into a hard knockdown with the wall break.
Yeah, Kajis gets the wall break, but it does seem... As you would know, he's in top 8, so I guess he has to know what he's doing. and the Happy Chaos looks pretty solid,
Oh my god, Momus with the shade. It didn't even take a minute and we're already hearing shade from your boy.
I mean, you gotta throw some shade, They gotta prove themselves. If I'm throwing shade, but they prove me wrong, that's more motivation for them, to prove me wrong.
Of course,
and I think the Happy Chaos player is proving me wrong. Alog is doing pretty well as well.
Oh, you mean just gunning him from the skies behind him?
Yeah, and I think he's gonna get a wall break. He does. Gets a safe jump here.
Yeah, save jump out of it, but what save jump on the parry character, my guy?
Exactly. You can never rely on a save jump to 100% if there's a parry. And actually, Kajis does catch him off guard, but Alog still wins the game.
I was about to say that Kajis has outgunned the Happy Chaos player here, but unfortunately not enough. They're trying to do some anti with the parry here and keeping the pressure. Now a really nice hit. No wall break, but that's going to be the second strike. The feather is up and a walk. Impatient here on the defense. Gonna get ourselves a nice second hard knockdown.
Yeah, Kajis seemed to struggle a bit buffering that super, but he still got it in the end, at least. Gets a safe jump, and a walk does not block it.
Nope.
As a Happy Chaos player, you must block. You have nothing. No DP, no super.
You only have RC or burst or deflect shield. Well, the universal tools are still there, but you still have to block to use all of them.
That's true, and they're very expensive. Yeah, so you do need to commit to blocking a lot. You need to be good at that.
But at the same time, if you manage to get yourself a free reign, then you are unblockable character. Look at that. Gonna get a good conversion there from the throw. Wall break is out, and there's some positive bonus. The curse is not going to get applied, though. Very nice play for Kajis, trying to air dash through very aggressively. He could have gotten an anti-air there, but unfortunately for him, back throw incident will keep it. Oh!
He's still alive. He managed to avoid the curse by being slippery. Let's see if he can still be. No, he cannot. Instead, Alog is slippery, and he goes through the shot.
Yep, definitely. Just excuse us here for all the noise because we are in a huge hall and we do have a all Valorant play here on the side with their own commentators as well. Always respect other esport games as well. They're trying their best, right?
Yeah, they are trying their best, and Alog is also trying his best to bring himself back into the game.
Yeah.
He was doing okay, but Kajis got a Yozansen, and he converted it well. Alog defends, but he cannot defend against another Yozansen.
You know what's crazy for me about Kajis? Like, the thing is, Yozansen is a punishable option to do, like a TK1. Because if you don't have meter to get it, you just basically get a small knockdown for it, unless a combo in the corner, and you're risking your life.
Yeah.
But the idea is, Kajis did 2 in a row. Why? This man is unhinged.
But that unhinged play is winning in the set so far. He's doing really well, and Alog is on the back foot. He's losing now. Gets a big hit. But doesn't fully convert, doesn't need it, still gets the game.
Still gets his game too. Oh, Awag needs to step it up if he wants to get that reverse sweep. And I think the stepping up is a return to the character select. And we're gonna see some brisket action.
Please do not call her that. Anyway,
Okay.
it's gonna be Bridget versus Baiken.
Yep.
I mean, at least this time he has a DP, so maybe that will help. I would say that DP is actually pretty important against Baiken, because if you don't have one, she can get away with a lot of stuff. Let's see if he can use it to his advantage.
One of the most important things that you don't let people to get away is the timing and shenanigans. Because if you block it, you don't. It's so variable that you're always on the mix when you're blocking that kind of thing. You think that it's your turn, but sometimes it's not. So I like the change from Awag. I would have liked to see the change a bit earlier, but I think he was too trustful for the Happy Chaos offense.
Yeah, sometimes you think maybe it's just one game, maybe I can bring it back, but other times it is too late when you pick a character. But so far it isn't too late because he actually is very close to getting the round. He gets the wall break, gets the positive bonus, but Kajis pressures with the Blue RC, gets a sweep.
Yep. Ooh, good about it. Form Awag. Challenging is so.
Oh, this should be
hard.
over.
Yeah, this is over. And Awag starting to find his footing back in the game.
Yeah, he's playing pretty well so far with Bridget and uses the DPE, which I mentioned before. It seems, but this time he uses it mistakenly. He gets hit, and now Kajis has him on the back foot.
One thing that I've noticed, Kajis has been using a lot of blue low options. He's been getting so much plus frames and going for the 2K2D. And out of that, he basically negates that DP. You can't DP while there's a true low.
Yeah, that's true. And he's abusing the fact that Awag wants to get out of the pressure, but he can't.
Yep. Ooh, that Yozansen is a bit too high. Awag is very happy at using the RC for the pro, putting in the corner, and Kajis as a master of not blocking himself. Absolutely. Trying to live there in the corner, and nice 6B against that far slash, getting himself into a set point.
Yeah, it seems like Awag is leading yet again, but it will be really hard for him to bring it back because Kajis is pressuring and bringing him to the corner.
Yep, definitely the pressure is so hard that the Awag has been pressing that DP option so quickly. He was out of the corner and puts him back in where it belongs. IRC Kajis definitely no blocking himself, not letting Awag to play.
Gets a big hit, and this might be death, but he gets the burst in the last second and saves himself.
Very close, but the 2K, check them chins, and with it, Kajis gets the third game out there with it.
And with that, I can pass back the commentating.
Oh man. You'll have to play actually, he's right. So you'll have to, hey, look. You have a chance to trash talk Jetstream Kajis.
That's true. I also have a chance to scout my my future money match, I guess, or a beer match, as the kids would call it.
What? Alright, so the next game we're gonna be having here will be Infernal Baby Oren, and am I even seeing them here? My guys. Where's Infernal Baby? He was told that he had 2 games to get here. Unfortunately.
He probably went out to enjoy the calm.
Yes.
And he's enjoying himself a little bit too much because he seemingly forgot there's a tournament he must attend.
Yep. We're gonna be looking Infernal Baby. Here we go. And on the next side we'll have Oren with the zeros here. And this is not the quarterfinal anymore. This is the semi. No, this is still quarterfinal. This is still. I messed up. Whatever. This was top 8. Losers now it's top 6. Why were we using quarterfinals? Just top 6 losers. Here we go. Easier to remember, to be honest. Goddamn. Because yeah, it was losers round 4. Damn match. Let him rest. He has to. Contact him.
Find the man.
Find the man, bro.
Send your goons. Find your boy, bro.
Alright, so until then, and I will have to a degree paint this guy like crazy, because Infernal Baby, we did tell him that he has 2 first to freeze. Probably did not expect them to be 0 freeze.
You know, it wouldn't be a tournament if some player wouldn't just disappear somewhere.
Oh, definitely. We've had a lot of disappearances and reappearances. Ghost of the past has come as well the Ghost of the future and the present. But unfortunately for those players, they did kind of disappear from the tournament as well, losing out of it before the top 8, to be honest. No, we're top 6. There are 2 more games to go. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because apparently I just got myself a very nice message, which is really funny. Oh God. It's kind of funny. All right, so we're still waiting for Infernal Baby. 5 minutes? You expect me to kill time for 5 minutes? No. Actually, you know what?
Jet catch. Let them play.
No. It's Kaj's right to say if he wants to rest. Come on, let's be real. Are we ghetto enough?
Yes. Just let him. Just make him play, bro.
Bro, all right. So, Jets, where's that Kaj's guy?
He's also gone now, seemingly. Because you let him off the hook, man.
I did.
You should have kept him. You know.
Match. All right, but anyways, we are still here in the Comic-Con Baltics 2025, and we are having ourselves this lovely, how should I say, evening, I would say, on Friday, the first day of the Comic-Con. We had quite a bit of people. Thank you for everybody that came around. And I'm talking to both the stream viewers, thank you, as well to the raiders too. And thank you to everybody that came around to play some fighting games. It's very nice to see you. And we're gonna be here the whole weekend.
And I think we are getting the match.
Yes, we're getting the match because
it's not gonna be the match we first expected, but it will be a very good match nonetheless.
Yes, definitely. This is the match that I was baiting you to sit in the commentator's seat because he wants that. This Momo guy has bone to pick with both of these players to a degree.
I mean, of course, but
oh wait, Infernal's here.
He'll wait. He was late, so now he must wait.
I'm sorry, I thought you said 2 games. Yeah, they went 3-0.
He'll wait now.
Do we play or do they play?
Yeah,
they will play.
They will play first. Now don't go nowhere.
No, don't go nowhere. Alrighty. So it is looking pretty nice here in the Comic-Con Baltics. We're going to be looking in our top 6 games. These matches. Yep. Here we go. Always be hydrated.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Exactly. Stealing that water bottle, preparing. Who will be with me on the stage, though?
Picture on camera.
All righty. So it's gonna be Kaj's jet stream. I should switch around because this is more representative of the camera, how they sit on the camera right now. Left is Kaj's on jet stream is. Guys, can you give me a thumbs up when you're going into the game, please? Thank you. I need help here from you boys. Oh, I could have. Oh.
Wonderful individual duels for themselves, but
neat if I refreshed it.
Okay.
If this function worked, but right now we're doing
I
it.
guess you were too late. I think we're having some technical issues. Our boy Nasos came in to fix some of them.
Yes.
Because you can't have a tournament without technical issues, especially with PS5 pad. You know?
This Miguel looking guy, Nasos, is our beloved engineer, production artist, reality check, family man,
Everything.
and
Basically,
a friend. Yeah, he's a friend as well.
Yes, obviously. A friend and colleague, let's just say that.
And he will absolutely will dumpster you with very nasty words if you have ever incurred his wrath.
That's true. That's true. And if your tech pisses him off, he'll definitely let you know. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so our gamers are going in, sound check going in, hydration going in. Do our gamers are gaming right now? They are restarting the game. All right, perfect.
And now you know how why they're both locked in. They're both wearing headphones now. Before, Kajus wasn't even wearing headphones. He heard my commentary. He had a laugh from time to time. But now you can see he's fully locked in. He's putting on the headphones, preparing himself, so he's gesturing, stretches, all the things they need.
Definitely. Don't you raise eyebrows to me. Hiding the messaging here. All right, so our players are going to be preparing, ready into play. And it's going to be Bike and Kai, I would say. I don't think that Jetstream is willing to sandbag with Dizzy.
It's possible. I think it's definitely possible he will try to sandbag with Dizzy, but I don't think it will go past one game if he loses.
Yep, definitely, because Jetstream did get a crushing defeat against Evil, being 3-0'd by him in the winners semis, which he lost his chance to play the winners finals on stage as we usually see. This is quite a change in our Comic-Con Strive tournament.
Yes, it is quite different, but it's not that different from recent times as he has lost a tournament recently.
Because
which is basically unprecedented, but he did manage to lose it.
Yeah, he did manage to lose it because he sandbagged with Dizzy the whole tournament. I'm sorry, he deserved that loss.
Maybe, but that's still a loss, you know, that's his fault.
I see. You wouldn't sandbag for a loss.
I mean, I wouldn't lose for any reason. I don't see a point, you know. I'd rather just not attend them if I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna lose.
So like that?
So like what?
So like now?
No, I am attending, but not in this tournament. In this tournament, I don't need to pretend. I would just lose. You know?
Nah, you're Leo.
No.
Nah, come on, bro.
Too rusty.
Too rusty. I see. All right, our players are attempting to get themselves something to work. What is going on there, friend Jetstream? Oh, you can already hear Nasos through the microphone. Very dimly, like, what are you doing?
It was not PG-13 comment at all.
It wasn't a PG-13 comment, okay. All right, so our players are preparing to go, and Uncle Nasos has come in for some technical support here.
Yeah, clearly some technical support is needed because they still haven't solved the issues and we still haven't gone into the match.
Yep, definitely. Now the question is, what is the issue there? Did he want to connect his controller because the port has been fried, or the fact that he's feeling, you know, what is the very common excuse for losing? The input delay?
Input delay, the sun was in my eyes, the controller stopped working.
Definitely.
The game dropped the frames, you know, there's a lot of possible
feedback
excuses.
loop coming from the stage behind us, which is a huge stage to be honest.
Yeah. And our players will soon be on that stage, soon enough. Which Kajus and Jetstream will be fighting together on that stage.
All right.
I think we're also having sound issues, which is quite a common thing with the PS5 controllers and headphones. instance.
But the thing is, we do have mixed line who forces the sound of the game. Oh, they restarted the game.
Also, you mustn't forget this is Windows. Anything can happen at any moment, you know?
True. Murphy's Law is one of the biggest laws out there, and while we're doing that, like, look at this. They're doing all the mixed line things. Yeah, that is sound in general. I wish to show our faces, our mugs, to be honest here, but unfortunately we don't have any camera for that muggery.
It is what it is, you know?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Players are the most important faces we need to see, and then even more important, what we need to see is their gameplay.
Yep, the gameplay speaks for themselves rather than the faces. But what about the commentators? Commentators have to say more sounds, right?
True, but we're just yapping, and they're playing.
Sure.
They're the real stars.
The real stars indeed. Погано подет. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Yes. So the lucky thing in here with the LTFGC and the Comic-Con in general is that we've been here like for what, 6-7 years now?
Yeah, it's been quite a while, and it's always a blast. Every year it happens.
It's always a blast. We also thank the Comic-Con and the GE for providing us good space, as well our sponsors for this time, Topo Centras, bringing us the tools that we need to keep this tournament going for all of us. And as well, we thank you to our lovely volunteers that come in here in the Comic-Con Baltics, keeping the goodwill and work going. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that because of their work, everybody's having a lot more fun.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, are they playing? They absolutely did not thumbs up. Alright, so we're gonna go into our... Wait, is that button check? Oh, it's a button check. Okay, I was almost mad. I was almost mad here.
Also, Dizzy was almost picked, but seemingly she won't be. Jet is picking Kai. He's not taking this lightly. He's taking this very seriously, going straight to his main.
We're going in. Thank you. You're doing a good job. Anyways, let's get it going. Top 6 losers side. We're going to be seeing some Jetstream versus Kajis action. This is a matchup we've seen so many tournaments, but now they're not fighting in any of the winner sides. They're not fighting in the pools. They're fighting for the stage matches. And you know what? I think Jetstream, if he wants to, you know, defend his honor, has to block in here.
Yeah, usually this match ends in Jetstream's favor. Let's see if Kajis can turn this thing around at least once and take it home. Throw Jetstream out of the tournament, maybe, you know? So far, he's doing pretty decently.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's going to be a good air-to-air to Kamikaishi just to keep the pressure going. But YRC from Jetstream, now we're seeing some expenditure here. But Kajis, no expenditure just yet. I'm thinking it's going to be some funny option here. No, Lazansen keeping it tight.
Yeah, gets back thrown. Now Jetstream is in the corner, but let's see if Kajis can keep him there. So far he cannot. He gets a good combo. Will Kajis burst? No, just tries to bait it, but it doesn't work.
It does not work indeed. Kajis still has 50 bar, but that is not going to be used until the end. 2D stun edge will hit Smark and Jetstream in the first round.
Hey, in this game you cannot take your meter with you, so might as well spend it. And Kajis does not spend it.
Yeah, he's keeping
he
it
doesn't
for
have
national.
any.
Well, it's all for the national.
Yeah, he's keeping it for evil, you know?
Definitely. Ooh, here we go. Get the good knockdown there with the stun dipper, and we're dead. Stun dipper. What's called this stun dipper? Alright, that's a big hit from the charge.
Gets quite the combo. That does look fancy. Does not break the wall, just so he can keep the corner. But that let Kajis get away. And now he has Jetstream right where he needs him, but no, Jetstream gets a hit. And he converts excellently, almost excellently from it, still wins the game.
Well, yeah, that was an American reset and a half. My man dropped a good combo, but unfortunately the 5K, the landmine of a button, is not gonna connect until the end.
Yeah, that button has more active frames than I have Wind and Street Fighter, so you know, it's quite a button. Even though Kai players love to deny its excellence.
Definitely. With it, we're looking at the game going in, and Jetstream going for the Kai special, running up full screen. Charge stun will find its mark, burning the rate. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Were you trying to bait the burster? The burst isn't there, man. What were you trying to do?
You're looking at the wrong screen, my guy. And the burst is going to be baited by Kajis, but Kajis dropping it in. But Kabari's for his life. Absolutely demolishing their Jetstream's good attempt at a round.
Very, very scrambled situation, but Kaj still manages to get the round in the end. But this time Jetstream has him on the back foot.
Yeah, building a bit of meter there with Dire Eklet. And now looking pretty decent meter and resource-wise. Jetstream keeping it pretty tight. Goes for the good hit. Tries to burst bait there with the already ruined cancel. And now with the quick one off of a throw.
Yeah, Jet loses the first round, but instantly takes back the second. Let's see how the third one goes.
Yeah, definitely. The only issue is that he does not particularly have enough burst to play it safe, but gets baits Kaj's burst though. Now he's in a very good position here. Burning the Wild Assault as well to take the damage.
He does not super for Doki, but he will get the positive bonus. He uses that blue RC, but gets hit out of it.
Yeah, definitely. And look at that. That's a 2H LinkedIn
And this should be
RTL.
over.
Yeah, 2-0 Jetstream keeping it tight. Wow, looking like very good position for Jetstream to come back to glory.
So far, unfortunately, it's looking like Kajus is going back to the commentator's table.
Oh, bro, not like this. Okay, man, are you really gonna do this man like that?
Okay, that's true. It's true.
Truly.
If he truly wants to avoid the commentary, he must win. So far, it doesn't look like he wants to avoid it that much.
Yeah. Oh, tries to be cheeky with the charged dust, but Kajis does not get the good potentially punished. Lots of backdashes coming from Kajis, does not particularly want
And
to
being
play.
in the corner against Kai, throwing those fireballs, which have like a bajillion plus frames, gets the teabag in. No, no.
Oh, man.
Not like this.
You really want to do a man like that in the loser's bracket? Huh? We were talking about sandbagging with Dizzy, but this man is just sandbagging him.
No, he's bagging him. He's just bagging him in every way possible.
Yeah. Bad manners, just like that. Close slash as an anti-air counter hit conversion, spending that wall assault to get himself the positive bonus as he needs. And he said no RTL, but he likes to use that DRC just to force an option. Another Wisp. Oh my god, this guy just...
This should be over.
Shrunken buttons, but the throw will finish it up. To teabagger himself, Jetstream taking the third game with it, sending Kajis out and securing himself the stage game later on.
Yeah, and they say the sides are fucked up in Street Fighter. Excuse me.
Definitely. All right, so with it, Kajis and Jetstream are gone. Now we're gonna be looking at a quite a doozy match here. It's gonna be Infernal Baby versus Oren, and you know what's fun? Infernal Baby is a Latvian, to be honest. He came here all from Latvia to challenge our players. And he's been doing that for several years, and now we're looking at a rematch here against your boy Oren, who's been, you know, as with Kaj just told, he's been a grinder. He really wants to win in this game. So I'm excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, this should be an interesting one. Let's see if a man who came from another country, you know, from Dr. Doom's homeland, whether he can prove himself on the foreign turf.
Yeah, definitely. Away games are pretty difficult for a lot of sports teams, but at the same time, this is FGC. Traveling is natural for us to go into the offlines and performing at our best.
Thankfully, he does not have to deal with jet lag. We're in the same time zone, so you know he should be pretty okay in that regard. Weather isn't that lovely, but you know the sun will not be in his eyes. Hopefully.
And you know what's the funny part is that Wait, did you get hit by a jet lag to UFA?
No, no, it's just 2 hours.
Just 2 hours. Okay, thank God.
No.
I was wondering if the jet lag hits you hard.
I think maybe if I'd go to US, then maybe, but
Combos breakers this weekend as well.
that's true.
Oh. Burglowen's giving us some backstory here. All right, our players are going in. 1 second. Jete! Jete! Roberte! Alright, so the players are getting into some settings here, button checking, changing their controllers and whatnot. Oren does not play on either a arcade stick, nor a hitbox, nor a pad. He's playing on a keyboard. So it could be quite a bit. There could be some shenanigans going on with the controls when it comes to the keyboards, but at the same time, because we are on PC here, which is a godsend to a degree.
Thank you to Topo Centras yet again for that.
Yeah, so he gets to play with the keyboard in general. What is that? Oh, that's a pretty good pick. You know, in Comic-Con you can get a lot of good stuff here.
Well, we have some support for Infernal Baby there, right? Right at his back.
Yo, let's go! Infernal Baby coming in with his support in general. Okay, give it a clap in a sense. You're good? Let's go. It's a button check. All right, we're yapping more to go. So, our games are still gonna go soonish. Our players, you know, just button checking in general.
Unfortunately, this game does not have a button check, so we do have to suffer through this sort of stuff. The technology just hasn't been invented yet. You know, it's it might be the year of our Lord 2025, but the button check technology is simply too advanced.
All right. So our players finishing up their button checks, and we are gonna be looking a match for a stage game. And with it, it's gonna be Infernal Baby, the Latvian rep himself, versus Oren.
Yeah, the one and only, perhaps? No, this time?
There were a few more
well,
there was a second Latvian.
The only one in top 6
Yes,
then.
let's go.
Let's see if he can get himself into the top 4 and on the stage. And it's a matchup we've seen before.
Definitely, it's gonna be a bike and head happy chaos. We've definitely seen Oren playing against a biker, but now looking at the match. Wait, hold up. I'm kind of interested about one thing. No, it's not that. I thought that this is a salty run back for Infernal Baby, but now it's not just a salty run back. He just absolutely demolished here Oren, but Oren keeping on that pixel of health, gonna be burning the dude.
He does the super, but will it hit? No, drops the combo. He was too low and get punished.
My man just pulled up you pulled 2 guns, I pulled up 1 mega gun on you.
Exactly. Your gun is too weak, man. I'll just pull out my bazooka and shoot you down.
Yep, outgunning the gunner. So, getting back to Infernal Baby, even that first round against Oren. That was a very good first round for him because he kept it in a good position. But now Oren starts to find his footing and starts to do some good pressure. Look at that air throw.
Doesn't let him get away with the corner, and he must do good pressure because if he doesn't, he will have to switch back to Elfo perhaps. But so far he's doing pretty good, and he will equalize this game. It's 1 round apiece.
Definitely. Happy Chaos is generally a very, I would say, a blockable character. It's very hard to block it for a while because he has so many cheeky ways of opening you up. But back to him, he doesn't have any defense. And we've already seen low health, no really good reversal options, and you have to burn your resources just to defend in most cases. While Infernal Baby really likes to play that Byzantine. You know, look, 50 bar is there, cavalry, just absolutely spending it.
But as we've seen before, when Happy Chaos is on the back foot, it's really hard for him to get out of the pressure. He might have excellent pressure himself, but it's very hard for him to get out of opponent's pressure. which Infernal Baby is doing now. He did a big combo, does a save jump, and
With the high.
Oren gets hit by an overhead.
That was a 50-50 moment there for Oren, and Infernal Baby took the first game with that 50-50. To be honest, that was very important for Oren because he went to concentrate just to keep up the zoning game bumped up. But unfortunately for him, Infernal Baby got the first hit and absolutely did not let that game through happen.
And interestingly, Oren keeps it at Happy Chaos. Will he switch back to Elf mode if he loses this?
I would say that it looked potential for Oren because this match currently, in my honest opinion, is a slugfest. Both of them are showing their own big guns and hoping that their big guns are going to bring them the glory.
To be fair, Oren's Happy Chaos isn't doing that badly, so maybe he can pull it out. So far in this round, he's doing pretty well, defending himself.
Yes, there we go. Oh, what a challenge! Almost gets shot there. With it, we're gonna go into some good ass.
Will this wall break? No, it's a little bit too far. Gets a save jump though, thanks to the super.
Yep, our knockdowns are a godsend to have. And now that's a tether, and the tether is not gonna get blocked. And with it, Infernal comebacks here with the round.
He gets the burst, but right as he wall splats, so he cannot use it. Uses it now though.
Yep, tries to play it safe. Burst is out. No real good conversions or defense, and this is gonna look pretty bad. Wall assault to get himself a guaranteed tether, which frame traps at that position because it's a charge with wall assault. And now look at that.
As annoying as Happy Chaos is, he cannot be annoying if he's blocking all the time. Oren must find some space and try to reverse
like
the
now.
pressure.
Yeah, like now, Oren getting good escape from the corner, catches Infernal Baby with the wall splat, and that's going to be a lot of resources. Attempts to go for some DRC shenanigans just to get the gun off track of him, and that's what a delay, but does not convert the counter hit. It's going to be really big. Jump heavy will get it going. Yazansen, and he converts it. Just fine. Tamigaishi uses deflect shield just to get him off, and now
Ooh, a good anti-air, a good cancel. Let's see if Oren can capitalize on this. He gets a wall splat. No super, he doesn't have it, so he cannot do it. But
as well, he doesn't really have
that's
it.
a really bad situation for a Happy Chaos player.
Yeah, no.
And he's in the corner. Oh, I think the Alpha switch must be coming, man. I think it's over. And it is.
That is Infernal Baby. He's just going for those top because usually that
I think Oren must go to the character select. He has no other choice, and he does. He seemingly goes. Let's see if it's just a compose. No, he picks Alpha.
Yep, that's gonna be an Alpha. You know, you can always just go back for a bit, just to chill off, take some time. Tournaments, you usually have like up to like human possible icing out time, like where you basically go back, think about what's going on, be that annoying person.
You know, the 10 seconds you take to take a breather feels like 10 minutes. So I think usually even that much is okay.
Yeah, definitely. Any rest is good, but now Infernal Baby, not unrelenting offense, gets some cross up his hands.
He is not spooked by Oren's character switch, and he's still doing really well.
Yeah, that's really good. Spends the YRC. The Infernal Baby saying, I don't want you to play the game. Puts himself in the set point, burning that burst like crazy. And now Oren in a very, very bad position.
Oren just looks like a deer in the headlights. Seemingly he cannot do anything against Infernal Baby's pressure. He gets hit. He cannot get himself out of the corner. He cannot do anything.
Yeah, tether plus frames is gonna be very hard now. And this is your Zansen time.
And this might be dead. Yes,
it
is.
That is death. Infernal Baby gets to top 4, and he will play on stage later on. And with that, we are definitely ending this top 8 streak. Well, that streak is gonna be still going. The station is still there, but we congratulate Infernal Baby.
We're gonna take a break to set up the main stage. So far, our colleagues haven't finished the games yet, so we will take a little bit of time, and then we'll get your top 4.
You can go in, yeah. Well, what you go and do? Oh no! Top 4, Viscous on stage. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our competitors. Turns out that support Infernal Baby got, yeah,
did work out.
It worked out quite well, because it seems like he won quite handily.
But yeah, with that, Masval and the Lakotur in 4 games. I'm pretty sure we can do 4 games. We're winners.
I think for Strive,
Or you want our one to do the top 3?
It's switched.
It's switched. Here we go. This guy is repping Latvia like crazy.
Yeah. Wants to display
Go ahead.
some Latvian pride.